hand might be in the... There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think we're live, hopefully. I'm at the RNC. I'll flip it around real quick so you guys can see. Not a lot going on right now, but I am here with Ashley Ryan, who's a delegate from Maine.
Hello.
You may remember her. She was one of the youngest delegates in Tampa, right, for around Paul. So I just want to get your opinion. Like, what do you think of the conference so far?
It's very similar to what happened in Tampa with the Rules Committee. I served on the 2012 Rules Committee where John Sununu was the chair. And in 2012, we thought the rules were really bad. We thought that the Convention Rules Committee was run really horribly. And the way that the Convention Rules Committee was run this time was a cakewalk, or made 2012 look like a cakewalk. It was just absolutely horrible the way that they ran the 2016 Rules Committee.
So could you kind of clarify what's happening here with the rules?
So what's happening with the rules is at the Convention Rules Committee, RNC paid staffers were holding up signs instructing the delegates how they needed to vote.
There's a lot of
We're laughing at some of the
comments yes.
popping up. So the RNC staffers RNC was paying staffers to hold up signs telling people how to vote, instructing them to how to vote. The regional political directors were texting RNC members, instructing them, you better vote this way. If Bruce Ash or Morton Blackwell get up and make an amendment, you better vote against it. If Steve Dupree or Randy Evans get up and make an amendment, you better vote for it. And the regional political directors are really who controls the flow of money coming into your state. They're the people who are the boots on the ground who go into your state and say, you have viable candidates, we'll send you money, or you don't have any good candidates, we're not going to send you money. So that was all happening at the Rules Committee, and it was pretty terrible. So a lot of states wanted to have a roll call vote, especially because of what happened in Tampa, where we voted on the rules, and a lot of people felt that the nays had it, but the convention chair ruled that the ayes had it and read the vote off of a teleprompter.
I remember that.
So hopefully with a roll call vote, you can actually say, you know, if we lose, we lose, but at least we know the numbers, at least we know that the vote was fair. If we win, even better. So we had 11 states that tried to push a roll call vote yesterday. We've heard that only 9 actually got their petition to the secretary, but the secretary at one point, first she hid in the ladies' room for quite a while, and then she hid behind armed Secret Service agents so that she couldn't be served with the petitions.
Oh my gosh.
And I've heard, I'm not 100% sure if this is how it happened, but I have heard that it was actually a New Hampshire senator that basically forced the issue and served 9 petitions. And then the RNC had staffers walking around, paid security walking around, whipping votes, telling people to remove their name from the list.
Oh, jeez.
So
a lot of dirty stuff going on.
Hello, Cleveland.
Yes, definitely.
So what would you say, sorry about the background noise, but what would you say to liberty-minded people who say, okay, the Republican Party's doing us really dirty, why are you still a Republican?
Well, I serve as National Committee Woman. I'm done serving as National Committee Woman as of Thursday. I didn't run for re-election, and not because I'm leaving the party necessarily, just because I just don't have the time right now to do that position anymore.
Yeah.
But this is why you need to show up. This is why showing up is so important. We have more people here than we did in Tampa.
Oh, wow.
They're just not as well organized as we would have liked, and it was a lot of things thrown together at the last minute. But this is why it's so important to show up. That's all politics is. It's just showing up and speaking up.
So how would you say you are being treated as a liberty-minded Republican here among the other delegates?
Among the other delegates, it's okay. It's mostly the heavy-handed tactics of the Trump campaign and the Republican National Committee.
So if you had to say something to Donald Trump, what would you say?
You can win one. You can either win the convention or you can win the general election. John McCain proved that, Mitt Romney proved that, so you need to choose. Do you want to win the convention or do you want to win the election?
So you're obviously a young person. Why do you think the Republican Party has had so much trouble getting more young people involved?
Because of things like this, where you have delegates who have run for a national delegate. It's not easy to become a national delegate. They spend a lot of time, a lot of money getting here. They spend a lot of time learning the process and learning how things work. And then they're told to sit down and shut up, and you're here to be a prop, and you're here to be a cheerleader for the committee. You're not here to actually have a voice or an opinion.
All right, well, is there anything else that you want to tell people about what's happening here?
No, I don't remember the Maine 2012.
Have you seen the protesters outside?
I've seen some. I haven't seen that many.
Yeah, I just walked around just so you guys know. It's been mostly Black Lives Matter people. I assume there's going to be more anti-Trump people, but I've seen a lot of this Republican or anti-women signs.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to those people? How would you confront that?
I don't think Republicans are anti-women. I think the Republican Party needs to do a much better job of welcoming young women in instead of pandering to women, but I don't think that the Republicans are anti-women.
All right, well, there you have it. Ashley Ryan, a delegate from Maine. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I'm going to interview some more people, so thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Finish.